And you know the drill. Friday takes forever to arrive, and once it does, it's met with a rush of excitement and relief, and then all of a sudden you wake up and Monday's here again. There's a concept called the Sunday Scaries, and I want to bring into the conversation licensed professional counselor Sari Dangler. Thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate you carving out time for us.
Hey, Clayton. Thank you for having me, and happy Monday.
Yes, absolutely. You too. So the Sunday Scaries, what are they?
Sunday Scaries is just simply you being anxious or nervous or stressed out the upcoming Monday and having to return back to work and to an environment where there's stress.
But this isn't like dreading it, although that is part of it. This is, though, like actual anxiety, right? This is impacting people, and I'm sure that if they start the week off that way, it could impact their work.
That is definitely so. When we are anxious, then our executive functioning, which is the focus and memory and decision-making and all that, is hindered, and it is a real thing. So there are lots of stress in what we do, and depending on your work, it might be people, it might be you're too overwhelmed, you're working too much. And I think, for some bit of that, it's good to kind of think about, is this really healthy for me, what I'm doing?
So how do we avoid thinking about Monday on Sunday? Because, for me, it's like half the weekend is gone because come Sunday morning, you're automatically thinking about what you have to do within, 12, 14 hours or whatever it is, maybe a little bit longer than that. But still, how do you enjoy your Sundays? Is that even possible?
Yes, but sometimes it's kind of hard work to get there. So I think, first of all, it's really important to acknowledge that you're anxious, to kind of name that feeling and try to kind of figure out what you're anxious about. Quite often you realize that, it's probably because I'm thinking about work that I have to return on Monday on. But also kind of like try to be more mindful, that still enjoy your Sunday and do things that make you feel good and distract you from those thoughts. Because really, for our thoughts, we can't help what pop in our head. We can kind of decide what we're going to do with that thought. We can kind of dismiss it and be like, okay, it's still Sunday, so I'm going to do something that makes me feel good and be more mindful and enjoy this moment.
Right. Sari Dangler's with us, licensed professional counselor. We only have about 30 seconds left here. So to that point, I'm sure that once Monday comes, thinking about Friday, day in and day out, 24/7, I'm sure that makes the work week a little bit longer, too. So while you focus on enjoying the weekend, is there focus required during the work week, too, so you don't necessarily just, dread it or look forward only to the weekend?
Yes, it's good to see the light at the end of the tunnel, right,
Sure,
Clayton?
yeah.
But yes, take breaks, be mindful also during the week, and create limits, boundaries, do what you can. You only can do really one thing at a time.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time. Great advice. Sari Dangler, licensed professional counselor. We appreciate your time.
Thank you, Clayton.